Miss Tice. Hey, Miss Tice.
Hi.
Alright, so everybody's here, and then there's Elizabeth. Alrighty, we're gonna go ahead and start this. Who here is 18 years of age?
Oh my god.
I believe that 18-year-olds should be allowed to drink alcohol. The minimum drinking age should be lowered to 18. Have a drink. How do you think? Drink it, trust me. How do you feel about it? What is it?
Apple juice.
It's apple juice. Right now, it's against the law for people under 21 to drink alcohol. And in fact, according to a 2007 Gallup poll, 77% of Americans believe that the minimum drinking age should not be lowered to 18. In fact, in 1984, that's when the federal law was made that 21 would be the minimum drinking age. So the purpose of my speech tonight is to explain why I believe that the minimum drinking age should be lowered to 18 years of age. And it's not that I'm unconcerned about the safety of 18 to 20-year-olds. It's just that I believe that they can handle drinking alcohol responsibly, or you can. So the main points I'm going to be covering is, should 18 to 20-year-olds be refused alcohol in order to save lives? Should 18 to 20-year-olds be refused alcohol in order to protect them from the social, sexual, or physical dangers that are associated with alcohol? And lastly, if the drinking age is lowered, how should it affect you or other 18 to 20-year-olds? The first main point, let's take a critical look at the question of fatalities and underage drinking and driving. That's what you always hear about, and that's why the law was enacted. The National Highway Traffic Safety Administration says that the current drinking age has saved 21,000 lives between 1975 and 2002. So the reason is that if we just ban alcohol drinking for 18 to 20-year-olds, then there'll be less drunk driving for 18 to 20-year-olds, and in this way, we save lives. But reason and research paints a different picture. If that's the goal, why not just ban drinking for all ages? Wouldn't that lower the fatalities of drunk driving? Or if that's really the goal, is to lower fatalities, why not ban guns? Why not ban skydiving? Why not ban cars altogether, trucks altogether? Would that lower the fatalities of drunk driving? Of course it would. So we accept those freedoms for adults, and then we also accept the risks that come with them. Why should 18 to 20-year-olds be singled out and denied those freedoms? Secondly, there's questions as to whether or not the current minimum drinking age even saves lives. In 2007, a Harvard senior lecturer and a Yale law student wrote an article, "Does minimum legal drinking age save lives?" These authors answered, no. In fact, they went on to say, in our recently completed research, we show that the minimum legal drinking age of 21 has little or no life-saving effect. So the reduction in effect can be attributed to modern technologies, improved car safety, improved medical technologies, and things like that. The second point I want to challenge is the claim that 18 to 20-year-olds cannot juggle alcohol with life's responsibilities. Who says that? The U.S. Department of Human Health and Services, the DHHS, published an article arguing that drinking under 21 contributes to death from injuries, risky sexual behavior, physical and sexual assault, academic failure, illicit drug use, and over and over. So the DHHS is essentially saying that 18 to 20-year-olds cannot juggle alcohol with their physical safety, their sexual decisions, their education, school, drugs, and all those other things. But what's missing from this article is it doesn't show that people over 20 can handle it any better. How many stories do you know of people over 20 that have problems in those areas? The fact is that 18 to 20-year-olds are expected to be responsible with jury duty, be responsible with voting, marriage, being able to sign contracts. So it doesn't really make sense that they should not be treated like adults when it comes down. My third brief point addresses how a minimum drinking age should affect, of 18 should affect people who are 18 to 20. Let's just say next month the drinking age is dropped to 18. People should think now about what their limits are, what the safe limits are for alcohol, with sex, with taking physical risks, and with driving. The difference between being at the military at 18 is that the military comes with a framework that keeps you in line. Alcohol does not. So think now about the safe limits, and think now, make your decisions ahead of time, if that were ever to happen. So there are a lot of arguments, pro and con, and I can't possibly cover them all in 7 minutes, but I want to conclude with a summarization of points. First, I brought up that although the current minimum drinking age obviously does save some lives, the answer to that is not to just federally ban the entire thing across the board for 18 to 20-year-olds. Instead, make use of better technologies, more social pressure, and better medical technologies to keep those fatalities down. Because really, that's a bad side for any age group. It's going to have problems with drunk driving. Secondly, we all have to face life's challenges. 18 to 20-year-olds are no different, and they can handle juggling alcohol and life's decisions. But most importantly, whether you're going to drink next month, whether you're going to drink at 18 years of age, whether you're going to drink at 21 years of age, think now about your decisions and what your limits are going to be, and be prepared. Drink up.
Oh goodness. Yes, Algernon? Yeah. Hold on 2 seconds.